everybody. Welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys, and this is the reading for Sagittarius. Welcome back, Sag. This is your September reading. By the way, Sag, I can't let this reading just go by. Thank you so much for your lovely, amazing support for my first ever reading for Sag. It really blew me away, and I can't tell you how grateful I am, how thankful I am for your comments, for your likes, for your just so much support of me. So I'm very grateful. Thank you. You know, what is so interesting, I had my chart done, somebody offered to do it free of charge, and it was really an in-depth reading from an old astrologer, you know, and in those days it was not like popular, but this beautiful woman, when I did a lifeline course, just offered to pay for one for me. I was like a young student, I think, at the time. And it was really like so cryptic, but one of the things that they said was that my true self is Sag. I'm a Capricorn, born under the sign of Capricorn, but very early Capricorn. And they said that my true self sign is Sag. So maybe it's my people. I also love my Cappies, and I have my other favorites too, but yeah. Thank you, Sag. Oh, wow, look at that, Sag. So you have the Four of Wands in the reverse, which talks about everyone is concerned with this idea of stability. Some it's financial, and others it's just might be emotional. But it seems like so far everyone has been concerned with this notion of stability. So let's see how this plays out for you, Sag. You get the Three of Coins, very much like the Six of Coins in this deck, but you get the Three of Coins and the Six of Wands, crossed by the Six of Wands. So you might be worried about, well, collaboration. Maybe you are moving into a collaboration, and you are not even worried about it. There seems to be some collaboration that's working out really well for you, Sag, right now. It could be a relationship, it could be a lovership, it could be work partnership, but it seems to be working out well for you, Sag. It's making you feel victorious. Ride with that. And in the near past, you get the Ten of Coins in reverse. So something maybe that's leaving is an energy of financial insecurity. Maybe you're moving towards this place of more collaboration, but it's also collaboration that has potential to be very lucrative or victorious in some way. You have the Death card in reverse as what you need to think about. So, Sag, what is it you need to be letting go of? I think that's maybe your work for the month. Is what do you need to? Oh man, why am I saying this is death? It does look like death, by the way, in this deck. It looks very much like the Death card in this deck. I'm going to actually look for the Death card so you can see what I mean. There it is. They look similar. Well, whatever. But anyway, so this is the Five of Cups, and you have it in the reverse. Your work in September is about looking at what is of value, what's worth working on, and what needs to be let go of? What is worth you investing in emotionally, and what is over? And in your unconscious, you have this moving forward swiftly. So that's what you want. You want things to be smooth. And I think that's what your unconscious is leading you towards, is like letting go of taking yourself from rocky waters to still waters. So I feel like you are transitioning in the month of September to, at least that's what's on your mind. And let's see how the reading plays out, Sag. You are maybe too minded about something. There's something in your life that in the near future you might be too minded about. It might be these work partnerships or some kind of partnership, but it's like you might feel a bit stuck. What is you representing you is the Wheel of Fortune. So you are undergoing quite a significant transformation or ending of a cycle, Sag. You are ending a cycle. We'll see more. Around you is the King of Coins, so it might be an earth sign around you, but it's around you is the sense of stability. It might be someone in your life who brings you the sense of stability. Could be financial, material, but something to do with earthy stability. It doesn't even have to be financial. It could be in other ways, but around you is this sense of stability, which is really lovely. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is, I think there's something about being innocent for you, Sag. Maybe you're like, look, you are undergoing this huge change, and I think that the thing that will hold you, because transformation or cycles ending, even if they are so constructive, you know, like you might be moving from that 10 of Pentacles in the reverse where things were like, maybe you've had a really difficult time financially or emotionally in relationships, and that cycle's coming to an end. That's a 10. And you can feel it. You can feel this transformation happening, this movement towards something more calm. But it can still make you feel excitable, unstable, nervous. So I think that your advice then is to just hold on to innocence. Look how this page is so enjoying what's around them, you know, taking time out to listen to the birds, to walk in nature, to do those healing self-care type things, Sag. Your reading is very different from the others. The others were, well, anyway, it's so far. And then the outcome, you get this new love. So some kind of offer, some kind of beautiful offer that comes from this being let go of. And it might be, again, it doesn't have to be love. It could be a love. But it could be something that's emotionally satisfying. Work, another kind of relationship. So many, you know, it could be so many things. Wow. Two of Cups. So it's like something really beautiful going on around you, Sag. I think that you are finding emotional stability. Maybe in a relationship that was unstable, maybe it's finding stability, or this offer that comes in is really beautiful, and it could well be love. But of course, it will be different for each of you. At the center, we have the Three of Coins, like this. I think, Sag, you are learning to trust yourself, trust your mind. Maybe that's something that you haven't done in the past. You're trusting the Queen of Swords energy within you. Like, the Queen of Swords is very honest, and but the Queen as a queen is also a nurturer. So you're learning to trust your ability to speak your mind, but be fair at the same time. I think that's what's happening, and it's happening in this space of collaboration that you are moving into, this place where there's a sharing, where there are different roles being played, maybe even taking on a leadership role in something. Sag, it will apply. You know, some of you might even be students, and so if you're a student, you've maybe found this mentor that helps you learn discernment or see that within yourself, you know. And it's again because the cycle is coming to a completion and you're moving to a beautiful new beginning. You have completed something and it's left you feeling victorious. This is the card of victory. And I think that this new phase that you're going into, whatever this concern has been, if it's been about love, if it's been about studies, if it's been about other relationships, if it's been about work, some cycle that was maybe fraught in the past, and that made you feel unstable, but that maybe you worked hard on overcoming with the Three of Wands there, is now bearing fruit, and you're moving to a new cycle in that particular area of your life. Something has come to an end. Maybe a huge lesson has been learned. What you need to think about, wow, 2 5s, change again. So the 5 of Cups. So this thing that you are learning, Sag, is about learning 2 things, and they're quite different, right? Where to put your eggs, what is worth you working on and what is not, and where do you, while you're doing that, and I think they are related, at the same time, where do you leave yourself outside? Where do you make yourself the outsider or see yourself as the outsider? And what can you do about that, you know? Because the 5 of Coins always talks about there being a way. It always talks about you choosing that in a way. So a lovely lesson. So maybe that's been the lesson that you've learned, and now you're taking that lesson to a deeper level, or the lesson has led you to this point. This, whatever's been going on, has led you to this point of seeing this lesson, seeing, okay, now let me move forward, working on this. So lovely. And then in your near future, you have this like a crossroads, but you get the 6 of Wands again. It's really like you are moving towards victory. That this cycle is victorious, and it's leading you to another victory. And I think that's so lovely. I think that something unexpected might come. That will make you see that you're not tired. You know, it's lovely. Look at the celebration there. And maybe you need to celebrate that victory. With the 10, with you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Swords in the reverse. There's something about swords that's important for you. It could be something to do with your intellect. It could be that you've completed a course of study and you are letting that go now. It could be, you know, because this is a page and you've got the Queen there, that you are letting go of this, the cycle that you're letting go of is this, you know, it could be something like you have ended ended your master's and you're moving towards your honors, your PhD, sorry. So, but you might be moving, it could be something like that. So you're moving from this page energy to this queen energy and to the king energy. Beautiful. But something to do with the intellect, or maybe you do something to do with words, or maybe you're an academic, maybe you are a lecturer, a teacher, with this three of coins there, or a student, and you're moving to a different level in that area. Yeah, it's something to do with your head, Sag. So, so just see how it fits for you, just, I try to read these generally so you see the lesson, the metaphor in them, I think that's the way to do a reading, because you're reading for so many. And in any case, I think that's the way we grow, right? Where we see the tarot as a metaphor for our lives, not as the answer or predictions of the future. That's like not what I'm about, So you have this energy that's changing, and around you there's something beautiful. So there might be a Virgo around you, because that's an earth sign. Virgo's an earth sign. This is the card of Virgo. But around you is this invitation. If it's not a person that's bringing this stability to you, wow, look at this. Gosh, I just want to say this. Virgo got this theme in their story about wanting something that's both emotionally and materially fulfilling. And this is what is being on offer to you. So there might be a relationship with the Virgo for some of you, Sagittarius. If not, there's something bringing you a lot of stability, and it's related to your being willing to take time out to go within. If this isn't a person that's represented, it's also your attitude, Virgo, Sag. Maybe you are taking the time to really introspect. Sages are called the philosophers, but Sages tend to be, not all, of course, there's childlike quality about Sag, I feel, which is lovely. But it's almost like you are moving towards this place of valuing your, one, intellect, and two, ability to cut out the things that don't serve you, but at the same time be so discerning like Solomon here, that you also take the things that do serve you. Maybe you, Sag, have had a tendency to throw the baby out with the bath water. Maybe that's your lesson. There's so many things that have come up here. So take what works, sits for you. But I think there's a huge lesson that's coming for you. That middle path is often the hardest. And that's Sag, by the way. That's temperance, by the way. Temperance is about finding that middle road, which is sometimes so hard, and finding that partnership. So for some of you, I think you're moving into a lovely, lovely partnership. You also get the King and Queen of Swords. So you might be finding this intellectual balance, or this balance in your mind. And there's something about going within. There's something about learning to value your own wisdom, maybe. So the balance could be in terms of a relationship, which is quite likely for some of you, for many of you, but it could also be you finding that balance within. And I think that balance that you're finding within, because, by the way, it doesn't end. It's not like linear. It's a cycle. We are continually going on these cycles, and learning, and we go deeper. If we're willing to do that, invest in that, we go deeper and deeper on our journeys. And for you, Sag, I think it's related to, for you, Sag, I think it's related to the intellect and or your thoughts, how you think about things, your attitudes. You know, there's a strong theme of that. And I think that your reading is so beautiful because you get as your outcome the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, something that is offered that is emotionally and materially satisfying for you. And you see that cycle again. So you're going through quite a time. Okay, and this is your advice. Okay, and I see your advice as being the innocent, but allowing it's that innocence, it's that being willing to see life from a new perspective, taking time out to be slow, taking time out to listen to the birds, taking time out to sit with nature, that is helping you find this intellectual or stability, mind stability, this wisdom within. Okay, Sag, I think that's very powerful. And yeah, please give me feedback. I'd love to hear from you again. I hope this sits for you. I hope you see yourself in this reading. And I wish you a wonderful September. Like I say, please give me feedback. Share with other Sages. And yeah, give me a like if this sat for you. I will chat with you again soon. Thank you again, Sag. Bye.